Do you know that guy who all of the other guys want to be like him? And all the girls, they just want him. Well, that's not me. But with a bit of effort and a bit of luck, I might not be that guy, but I'll be a damn good fucking trader. What's up, Jonk does PennyStocking? It is Jeevan here, coming at you from Los Angeles. Not really, that's just what me top says. I'm fucking lying. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, because I'm on a fucking computer screen. Okay, really solid highlights. I've gone back in time like the guy from fucking Back to the Future, Marty McKay and the Doc. Gone back in time, blast for the past, Tim Grattani webinar. Coming at you with today, or yesterday if you're watching this on the 22nd of November, with some updates on the Bitcoin sector, which is running pretty hot from Mark Crook. I'll leave it at that. Watch till the end, because I'll probably do something fucking mental. And if you're not on Tim's silver service or challenge, click the description link and sign up. I just cleared about $1,000 this month, $900 last month, fucking learning. I've been going back through the archives of Tim Grattani. Obviously, I want to see every single webinar by him, being mainly short biased. But this was it's 55 minutes in. It's a webinar from 25th of April 2017. There's about 30 or 40 webinars or something on the challenge with Grattani. And this is just interesting. He's talking about CYTR with this stock, yeah, and how specific points and entries don't matter, but how you manage your position size around entry points, which is important. So check this.
I mean, but don't hold yourself to the standard, first of all, of having to like get the exact top tick or exact bottom tick and then it's a good entry. I mean, something like CYTR today, I mean, you could argue I was too late. Like, I mean, I was shorting pops as it was at 90 cents. I was quite far off of the high of day and shorting the dead top, and I wound up with an 86.5 average. But if it's a good enough setup with enough volatility, you know, you don't really care if you're perfect. You just want to build in an appropriate risk and have a smart risk level, and then, you know, give it time to fade. And yeah, it might be an 86.5 average, but if this thing fades down to 70 or below, I've made quite a nice profit on it. Even if I cover it here, I've made a pretty good profit on it. So, I mean, I would worry mostly about where your stop is, where your risk level is, and then just planning your entries around that level. But you've got to set smart risk levels.
Yeah, and I just thought that was very relevant. Although we don't see the daily chart here, and I can't see it either because it's so long ago. Just really fascinating how if you manage your risk, you can size in here with enough volatility and volume. And it's a 90 cents all the way down to 70. What's that? 75. That's like 30%. This is Mark Crook. He gives kind of updates for challenge students exclusively and little video lessons like Tim Sykes does on silver. And he's going over kind of the Bitcoin plays because Bitcoin's at all-time highs. He's mentioning that. I haven't checked, but so he's looking at like XNet, which is arguably related, and RIOT, which is typing in now, and we're going to see his thoughts on it here.
And I mistimed it. Still made some money on it, but Roland, I believe, timed it much better than I did. You know, excuse me, it had the big initial breakout to 990, and then it pulled back to 930, and I was pretty upset because my entry was in the 930s, and you know, I ended up selling in the 960s, and of course it ran to the 1060s by the after hours. I think it was in the 1020s, 1030s near the close. So RIOT, SRAX, two plays that are NASDAQ listed and have really really benefited from the momentum. You could see this was one of the biggest volume days that RIOT has had, and it would not surprise me to see another big green candle tomorrow. So this will be on watch to see if it can hold the breakout, but maybe a potential dip buy into a support in the 960s, 970s, 980s.
Yeah, I was just about to say that as well, but good, he just said it. If it can drop 50 cents, you've got all this top resistance becomes support, and that's how I've learned to trade. Nice lesson, watch it today. What's up? Steven here, I'm back, and I just want to reflect on a couple of different things. So, like, if I was sold by a psychiatrist now, they would diagnose me with fucking obsessivity, whatever it is. Obsessiveness, because every minute that I have is dedicated to YouTube, podcasts, trading, when I'm not at work. I almost try not to have friends so I can do this. And you'd think, well, how did you get like that? And I would say about 18 months ago, I got sick of going out, I got sick of hanging out with people. I got sick of, like, life, I guess, the way it was. And I was like, well, like, what's the point? And then that felt bad, it felt miserable, I felt pain. And at that moment, you can do one of two things. You can have the first approach, which is the negative approach, and you can think, nothing ever good happens to me, life isn't that good, I never get any opportunities, I'm just going to wallow. And the second thing you can do is you can run. And I just chose to pick up and run. I was like, I'm going to fight my way out of this, I'm going to run with it, I'm going to take up trading, I'm going to get good at it, I know I've got the ability to do it, I'm going to run and nail it. And I've been running and running and running, and really it's just running away from that feeling. And every time I get a bit further away from that feeling, it feels good. But the reality is I don't know where I'm running to. I'm running to somewhere, a destination that I'm not aware of. But I just know it's good to be far away from that feeling. And that negative feeling, if you use it as fuel, and that can be a negative feeling in anything in your life, if you use that feeling as fuel, you can be surprised at how motivated and obsessed and determined you can be. And I don't know if this obsession is even a good thing. I've just got it. And I'm sure it comes from pain almost. But if you are running, comment the word running. I would love to have you as a running partner. I'd love to run alongside you. I would love to have 10,000 people running with me, and when we find the destination, that'll be brilliant. Why don't we just find the destination together? Why don't we go on this journey together and find this destination together? That's what I'd like to do. And until then, live the dream. We will not fail. Keep on running. Keep on dreaming. And always turn that negative into a positive and use it as fucking fuel. Comment the word running.